Alright guys, welcome back to Prison Architect. Today we're going to try to get cell block A completed, and I don't know what else. It might just be cell block A. So what I'm going to first do is go to quick building, clone, and actually what I'm going to do is get the foundation for this in real quick. Alright everyone, I am back and I have all those cells placed in. So, gotta look at what I want to do next. I'm making 1.9k. Let's see, a guard. There we go. 1.7k, not too bad. But I think what we should get in next is infirmary, because one of our guys is injured and that's probably gonna hurt our score. So let's see. I'm thinking, gosh, it's gonna be expensive. For now, actually, that should be good enough. Uh-oh, I might have built it wrong. Let's do a normal door here, because I've decided that at the bottom's going to be an infirmary and all that stuff, and at the top they're going to have access to both. The prisoners will always have access to both, and the bottom's going to be infirmary, and the top is going to be a shop and whatnot later on when I unlock that stuff. But I really also need to get, once I get that in, I need to get the guard, because uh-oh, did somebody escape or somebody got released? Okay. I need to get the guard because these I have 2 prisoners for every guard, which I feel like is a normal ratio, and yet they're always lacking and on everything. So I really got to get the servos so they're not as bad. And then for now we can make the whole thing. I'm not too worried about it. We can make the whole thing an infirmary, and then later on we can just make it more proper. Let's see, we have a few medical beds. I don't think we have 1 left. Okay. To get staff, doctor. I'm down to 1.7k again, but this will also help with making sure we don't have any incidents, which I can't really check because... Oh shoot, the guy who was injured got released, I think. Let me check real quick. Prisoners. Yeah, so he's probably gonna leave a pretty bad review on the prison, but we have one now. We learned from our mistakes. So next we gotta research security. Alright, so we have unlocked, we got the chief in, and we've unlocked door servos and whatnot. We gotta put in some filing cabinets. Up here, let's put it there. Office desk, chair, and then this is where we get the door control system, I believe, designed to be built in a security room and operated by a guard. Can be used to remotely open doors around your prison. Yes. So, oh my gosh, we're running low on money. Let's go ahead and get that in. It's a lot of money, but it will be very helpful because, as you see, they get stuck absolutely everywhere. Let's see, let's connect this up. And then I believe we also need like gears, servos. What is it? We need something in order to actually open them, I believe. Alright, so I just figured out it's in wiring, and it's $200 each. My gosh. So we're definitely gonna need one. How do they go? I forget how they go. Like that. Alright. Like that, I believe. Like that. there, and there. That should be all the servos. Alright, and then I just gotta wire them up, hopefully. Alright, so I believe all the servos now have wires connected to them. Alright, and let's see if this is working properly. Alright, so I just caught it on camera. There we go. Well, hold on. Yep, they're able to get in and out of these prison doors without anybody being there. That is majorly helpful. So now we gotta figure out what we need next. Let's check out a grant. I might do a grant or two. It's getting a little late, so if I want this out tonight, I'm gonna have to make it a small episode. So if we do cell block A, we only need to increase it one more. I'm thinking we can increase it up here, since this part of the prison doesn't need to be symmetrical. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, we're definitely gonna get the cell block A done. We just need to figure out what we need to do before that. So I already have 2 gardeners. I have 2 janitors. I can hire and fire a foreman. Yeah, let's see. So all we need to do is hire and fire a foreman and a gardener and unlock groundskeeping, which is how we unlock gardeners. Wow, we have a lot of money for the first time in a long while. So get that. Staff. Foreman. Get him in there. And then we'll see when he's done researching. Then we hire a gardener, claim 5,000, and then build 2 more cells. Alright, so he has completed that. Hire a gardener. And then, unfortunately, I'm going to have to fire both of them because, to be honest, don't really need them. To my knowledge, at least. Alright, so next up, grants. Oh, prerequisite. Finance. What? Okay, let's get a accountant in. And also, we could probably keep her. Yeah. We're definitely going to keep the accountant because it allows us to look at this. Holy crap, we're getting a lot of money for not having incidents. We're screwed if we have an incident, but alright, let's accept that. And what I'm also going to do, grants, cell block A. Since I have 30,000, I'm also going to get the tax relief. It is very beneficial. That should be enough, and if not, we can just expand it a little, but we'll see. I knew that was going to happen. I hate how I need... Alright, that... Yeah, we're not making any money now, because the game requires you to have a freaking door for some reason. That always makes me angry. It's not the first time it's happened, and it's probably not going to be the last. There we go. Do we have those walls put in? Yes, we do. And then we need jail door, jail door. We can also walls and foundation, demolish those, and dismantle that. Okay, so we're back to not having incidents. I really need to get the... I'm probably just gonna have to have some fences that I temporarily use a lot, just to make sure stuff like that doesn't happen while I'm doing construction. Get those in. This cell should be done pretty soon. I just realized we already claimed the cell block A grant. So we're doing pretty good for this episode. It's after I edit this, I don't know. I'll probably be like, this is probably gonna be like 10 minutes in, so I still got another 30 IRL minutes to do. So we have 2 prisoners coming in tomorrow. We still need 5 more prisoners to see how we're doing, and I have a pretty strong feeling we're not doing great. But hey, you never know. I'm gonna build a few more offices and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I don't know if it happened while I was building the offices or while I was recording, I didn't pick up on it, but we now have significantly cheaper. We've halved the amount we are spending on taxes. So we're probably going to be, once we get our incidents back up good, we're going to be making way more than we were. So I'm going to get that in. I'm going to also, what I've been meaning to do, make that a staff room. In the meantime, I'm going to brainstorm a way to make this work. I can't really go up one, or else I'm going to have to change up a whole bunch of stuff. But I do need to actually, I need to get some laundry in and some jobs in general. And I think I'm going to have this be the, basically the prisoner care center. So, and let's see if we have any grants we can do real quick first as well. Alright, so there's not really any, I guess this one's okay. I'm going to have to do, I'd have to do a whole, training stuff for all that one. So I'm not going to do that one right now. That'll definitely be something I can get done in next episode. But right now I'm just going to, learn from my mistake and fence it off first, and then turn this into a bit of a prisoner care center. By the way, we are now at 7 prisoners who have been released, so we're getting pretty close to seeing our report, which I'm not looking forward to because I know it's going to be pretty awful. Oh, you know what? They literally have nowhere to get there, so we're going to put another staff door. We can do there. That's good enough. And then we'll work that out whenever they get done with that. So we got the new person coming in, which means we are making 1.6K. I feel like we were making more than that earlier. I don't know what caused it to go down, but I'm not too worried about it. And I believe, boom, recycling incentive is done, which is amazing, but I don't remember how to turn it on. Alright, so I just looked it up because I could not for the life of me remember, and I believe you just need recycling or bins. So we're going to put one there, there. We can put one there, there. Put one in the staff room. I really like to put these as many places as possible because they just give you so much money. Relatively to what I've been making. It's not like end all be all, but it definitely makes a lot more than I have been making. Alright, so starting from this point, my cousin actually came in the room on a phone call for the entire rest of the video, so the rest of the video is going to be a voiceover. Right here, my prisoners escaped from the same exact mistake I had made last time, and I was absolutely fuming, but I didn't capture it on recording. Alright, right here is when I first get the laundry room set up. I was really trying to find the right shape for it, and I never could, so there's going to be a few iterations of it. So if I skip to the next one, it's looking completely different. That's why. Alright, so here's where I got the laundry room done. It's incredibly crammed, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. As long as everybody's getting their needs for proper clothing in, it's good. Then after this point, I start to section off the infirmary because the upper layer, the upper section of this wall I'm placing down now, I planned for this to be a shop for the prisoners, but later on I think I'm going to have to make a little bit of changes to it to make it flow better when I add the parole section in. Alright, so at this point I'm looking at all my needs, and for the most part all of them I can get in good, but freedom was the one I was most worried about because it was, one, the worst one, and two, the only one where I have no clue how to make it better. because they have like 8 hours of free time a day, which is way too much, and they're complaining about freedom. And in the tips, all it said to do was make sure they had free time. So if anybody does know how to get the freedom up, let me know in the comments down below. Alright, so here's the point where I completely start rearranging the laundry room because I realize it's not going to work with the parole. But I eventually get it worked out, and I'm about to get the parole in. Probably in the next clip I'll be building the parole hearing place in, and you'll see why I needed to move the laundry room for that one. Also, a little editor's note. I was checking my statistics, and like 10% of my viewers are from the Philippines. So shout out to you guys, I guess. Alright, so here's where I'm putting in the visitors table, and at this point is when I realized, even after moving the parole to right here, it's not going to work how I originally planned, because I planned it to be a hallway going into the shopping center, and I realized without expanding upwards, which will make the build look weird, it's not really going to work even like this. But it's better that I have the parole in than nothing, so it's not all bad. This point is where I'm getting as many parole hearings as I could possibly get in, just to make sure. At this time, I was just getting them all in so I could get as many prisoners out to Sierra's grade as fast as possible. Then after this, for the most part, it was just me waiting for 10 prisoners to be released so I could get those statistics out for how good my prison was doing. A little foreshadowing, it was about as bad as I expected, but as we go on, it'll improve, and a lot of that is because of how few we have. Whenever we did have mishaps, it would bring our prison reform down really low. So as it goes on, we're probably going to be changing that and making it go way down really quick because of how focused this prison is supposed to be on needs. And here it is, the moment I was waiting for the whole episode, prison grading. As you can see, 36% is really not great. And the main two areas we were lacking in is health, and also we were lacking security, which security and health were both improved throughout the video. So hopefully by the time some more prisoners are let out, those statistics will be fixed. And I think majorly health was affected by the fact that one of our prisoners had actually died. But I'll see you guys next episode, and subscribe if you liked it.